Hello everyone, Matt here, and welcome to our, what are we on now? Our Sunday night stream. How's it going everyone? Hope you're all having a good Sunday. We're jumping into Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, specifically Violet, as we take on the mighty Salamence. Yoto, Dak, Grumpy, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're all having a good Sunday, whatever you're up to. Yuto, you're lurking. Not a problem. Not a problem. Appreciate you. Appreciate the lurking. We'll await your return. Grumpy, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I'm doing good. How are yourself? I hope you're having a good day. Right. So, just gonna kind of load things up and get ready to take on the Salamence. Virtual Knight, hey, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Dark, you're just playing some World of Warcraft at the moment. Yuta, you're playing Final Fantasy 16 at the moment. I was trying to work out what you were playing there, which one. I was going to jump and say 14, but 16? Knight, absolutely, yes. Let's jump in with 2 NPCs. Let's go with the NPCs first. Grumpy, you're doing great. You're drinking champagne, celebrating your team winning the Premier League. Oh, awesome. No, happy for you, Grumpy. That's awesome. Are you trying to finish 16, Yuto? Good. Let us know how you get on. 16 always looked really cool when I saw the trailers for it. It always looked really fun. Because when they get killed, it doesn't consume time. Yeah, take advantage of the NPCs not being a part of the actual full raid. Well, whenever you're ready, Knight, I will, let's... Do we need to trade first? I don't, I don't actually have, I still don't have a Pokemon, bank, so the Pokemon I've got are... You said I should be alright with Miradon, right? Your Miradon should get the job done. Well, that's good then. Saves us having to do any trading if we could just go straight into it. As with all our raids, the stream will last pretty much as long as it takes us to complete the raid. If it's only half an hour, it'll be a half an hour stream. If it's an hour, it'll be an hour stream. But we'll see how things go. I was hoping to stream earlier today, but we had a late meal, me and the Pale Guy, and then we watched the first Mission Impossible. I've not seen the Mission Impossible films, and when we went to the cinema yesterday to see Revenge of the Sith, they showed the trailer for the latest in what I believe is the last Mission Impossible film. And I was thinking, well, it's about time we finally get round to it. So we watched the first film and really enjoyed it. Yeah, I thought it was really good. Dark 200-hour stream. Oh, that'd be insane. A 200-hour stream. I wouldn't even, like, if I went on to work, I wouldn't even leave the stream just going on in the background for 200 hours. The electricity bill would be crazy. Right, we're going for a, I keep wanting to press L and R to move the arrows across, but you can't do that. How you doing on World of Warcraft, Dark? You doing good? Just doing boring grind at the moment. Well, keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. Having so much going on, it's really difficult. Like, I'd love to play some more. I think one of the only times that like, if we were to get like some good hours in, might be just to stream the game. That's like a good form of like motivation or way to kind of play games, is to just stream. I know you wouldn't say no to that. Right, so we'll begin use Eerie Impulse the first 3 times to weaken Salamance's attacks, then charge your Terror Orb with Parabolic Charge. Once Terror stylized, spam Parabolic Charge or Electro Drift, and we should be fine. Okay. Can you start the raid night, or do you have to wait for 2 minutes 10 seconds for people to join? Oh no, it looks like you can just start it. So today I did a bit of spring cleaning. I did say I was going to try and do some spring cleaning. I've done some spring cleaning. I've shredded a load of paperwork as well. I jumped back onto Metroid Prime Hunters, and I finished the defense planet. I can't remember what it's called, but I've got a bit further in the game basically. Right, so we need to use Eerie Impulse. Oh, you're in burned, great. But yeah, Metroid Prime Hunters, I'm really enjoying it, but just the controls really, on this one area, the final boss of the area, or the floor that I had to take down before getting off the planet. It's like a tower with like these, looks like these eyes or something that shoots out these balls, and I'm using the stylus and I'm moving around and I'm trying to shoot them all. So it just really hurts the hand. Like, I've got this, the 3DS is really small, and I only have a small stylus for it. This is the stylus I'm actually using. It's a new Super Mario Bros. One that you get in, like, it's a gacha one, so you get it like, you know, in a ball and stuff, and it's got a question mark on. So I've been using that. And then, yeah, just keep moving, dragging around. It just really, it doesn't play quite well for me. It's kind of similar to, Kid Icarus Uprising, where I just think like holding the small DS and the stylus doesn't work for me as a great combination. But I only have a new 3DS. I don't have a new 3DS XL, so I don't get that larger screen, that better. What could be potentially better. also spent maybe 2 minutes on the game, but I loaded ukulele back up and I managed to get to the third world. I must have finished world 2 of ukulele a long while ago and then just put it down. But I finally loaded it back up and got to I found world 3, so I'm now in world 3, yet to start it, but hopefully I can progress in ukulele. That's another game that's been on my backlog, as amongst many other games. I asked the question in Discord, but to ask you all here, what do you all do about your backlog, your gaming backlog, if you have one? Do you jot it down on notes, do you use a website for tracking, or just remember it off the top of your head, or you don't even have a backlog, or you're not bothered? Let us know. I'm curious what everyone does. I have a list in an Excel spreadsheet. I also use how long to beat as well, and then I also use OneNote. So I have a few methods to keep track of things. Yeah, I did. I fortunately didn't peristallize. I survived. But if you've been taken out, this might not go as well. But let's see what happens. Parabolic charge. Oh, so close. I think we've done it, everyone. I think we've done it. Nice. Oh, wait, do you want us to do one more move? Nope. Who did the finishing blow? Was that you, Knight? That one was really short. That was one really short stream. We're not just going to end it there, Dark. We'll look for some shinies or something for like the next 15 minutes. I won't make it like that short. That seems really silly. Who's your Thunderbolt Knight? Awesome, well played. It'd be amazing if Salamence like got outside the Pokeball and just wandered off and was like, nope, you're not catching me this time. Sour Herbert, Mystico. We just got one XP Candy Large, some XL, some Calcium, Flying Terra Shard, TM115, Ability Pack Calcium, some more XP Candy Large, Bottle Cap Calcium, XP Candy Large, and Quiet Mint. Oh, Dark, I saw your message in the Discord about Wild Arms. Suggesting Wild Arms or a game you're interested in. I had a look on our Computer Exchange video game store over here, and it sells for quite a bit on the PlayStation 1. But I had a look at the PlayStation Store, and you can actually get it for I think $7.99, which is a much cheaper price. But I didn't really look at the pictures much, but it looks like it's almost like an RPG, like similar to like Square Enix games. Is that right? Is it? I take it it's an RPG. Is it Dark Wild Arms? Right. Let us put Salamence. Give Salamence the mark. So Salamence knows Terror Blast, Dragon Pulse, Earthquake, and Flamethrower. Ability Moxie. When the Pokemon knocks out a target, it shows Moxie, which boosts its attack stat. Okay, that's pretty cool. The Pokemon is pretty quiet by nature. We first met one another on the Fog, 2025. Location, Crystal Cavern. By the time this Pokemon was level 100, it takes plenty of siestas. And then let's assign it the Mightiest mark for an especially mighty Pokemon, Salamence the Unripe. And let's save the game for good measure as well. Oh, night. Sorry, that's what I was saying. Yes. So on the PlayStation Store, it's $7.99 for Wild Arms. Yes, the Sony and the PlayStation, they emulate. They've got emulation on there for the PlayStation 1 games and some PlayStation 2 games, and they're releasing more over time. And I think the majority of them across the board are just $7.99 if you do want to purchase them. If not, they are included in the PlayStation premium subscription service, but I'm only on the Essential, the basic. Yeah, so if I was to play Wild Arms, or stream Wild Arms, it would be through the PlayStation. There's an improved version for PlayStation 2, I think it's called Wild Arms Alter Code F. Oh, really? Oh, I've not heard of that. Let me have a quick look. Let's see if that's on Computer Exchange. Since it looks like our local game store, or not local game store, but it looks like our game is just getting is just getting the no more. When we went to me and Pepsi, I went to see the PlayStation concert. Went into the Sports Direct there because it advertised there's a game store in there, and went in there. There was no game store. So I think they're just massively getting rid of all the game stores now that are within Sports Direct. So yeah, game will slowly be no more. So there's Wild Arms for the PlayStation. There is Wild Arms 4 for the PlayStation 2. That's not cheap. There's a Wild Arms 5 for the PlayStation 2, and a Wild Arms 3 for the PlayStation 2. But Computer Exchange, where we can get video games from, they don't seem to have a Wild Arms 2, so I'll have to look into that. My closest game is closing 2. The one we have locally now is in a Sports Direct. Now, I've not been to Sports Direct there in a long time, so I don't know if it's still there. But the website itself, game, has a massive warehouse clearance, so they are slowly just getting rid of all their stuff. When my uncle took me to the next town over to pre-order my Switch 2 last week, game was our first port of call. They said that their branch was closing this weekend. Was that game within a Sports Direct night, or was it its own little store? Yeah, you said you pre-ordered from your Switch 2 from Curry's. I'm happy. I'm happy. That's good. No, it's on shop. Oh right, okay. Did they say they're relocating to Sports Direct? Because a lot of them are basically like little pop-up shops within Sports Directs. Right, what Pokemon have we got? Dugtrio and Meow. I don't know what a Dugtrio or a Meowth look like. Let's see what's in the land of. Ooh, a Hoothoot to go for a Noctowl. So we can get a Noctowl like in Pokemon Ash's Noctowl. We always mention Noctowl every now and then. A really cool Pokemon and a really cool shiny Pokemon in the Johto journeys. Right, we're going after that Hoothoot. Used to be a game in your high street until it closed in 2018. I think the problem with game is they started doing board games and Funko Pops and mobile phones, and they just started selling basically anything they can really find. On top of that, they weren't doing really. Their prices were always like all their games were always full priced as well. They barely did any discounts. It just really wasn't a decent shop to go to for anything like that. And then when Computer Exchange came into play, I was like, well, you're not going to be able to compete with them because they can offer a load of games for cheap. And you already took out the competition with Game Station, so we don't have a Game Station. So, you know, it was like, you know, it was only a matter of time before a game was just going to slowly just drop. Yeah, I noticed the game tried to become what Toys R Us used to be. Yeah, and even then, there's Smiths, you know, so there's Argos still, and there's Smiths. So it's like, it wasn't like game needed to be there as a replacement for Toys R Us. Yes, Noctowl was Ash's only shiny Pokemon, believe it or not. Despite going through all the regions, that was his only Pokemon, yeah. I must ask you to excuse me, I need to shower as I got the grocery run tomorrow. Not a problem, Knight, not a problem. I do appreciate you for the raid. Thank you so much for the team up. That was a very short raid, but a lot of fun. Thank you again. I really do appreciate it. Let's try. Can we not ride our Pokemon here? Can we ride it here? There we go. Right, let's make our way to the Hoothoot. Yeah, Game brought out Game Station in the late noughties. I remember being bitter about that. It made it so easy to be a game collector. Game Station was great. Yeah, we had we had one. Funny enough, we actually had one directly opposite where Computer Exchange is. And yeah, that was my between game and Game Station. Yeah, I think Game Station for the most part was my point of call for obtaining games. I did a lot of trade-ins there as well. But yeah, sadly, yeah, like you say, Game bought Game Station out, and that was it. Where are the Hootoots? Are they in the cave? Seems a bit odd that they'd be in there, but. Oh, so they are. Right, I don't know what a shiny Hoothoot looks like. But at least it's a closed space, actually, so we can look at them and see them. We still have Computer Exchange, price on as cheap as Game Station was. We don't know. Even then, like, Computer Exchange has lots of problems between reprinted covers, extortionate prices for games, and then the quality as well of what you're getting. Okay, so they've got like a bit of a yellowy, greeny yellowy colour to them. So none of them here are shiny. I remember getting a nice Resident Evil collection on GameCube from Game Station while I was waiting for my Wii to come back from the repair workshop back in the day. From the exact same branch, I got my original Mario Cement Factory game. Watch my ad. Oh, awesome! Awesome. What Resident Evil collection is that then? Is that like the original like 1 and 2 or something? There's I have Resident Evil 4 on the Nintendo Wii. I also have the Umbrella Chronicles, but I just have the disc for that. I need to find like a box for it, like box only. But besides that, I have like Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3, and then many of the others on Steam. Can you get that hoe up there? No? Oh, it had 1, 2, 3 and Code Veronica X. That was a Resident Evil collection on the GameCube. Oh wow, I've not heard of that. That's really cool. It's crazy that they did for the GameCube, they did a Resident Evil chainsaw controller. That was, I don't know how you got the controller, whether it came with the game as a pre-order or you had to buy it separately or it was a competition or what, but that is a pretty, that's a pretty crazy accessory controller. It doesn't look practical one bit, so I couldn't imagine actually using it. But, you know, it's a thing. Right, boot eliminated. I'm determined now to try and get a shiny. I don't think we will. It would be really awesome if we did. So, I'm kind of in a position now where I'm trying to save up as much money as possible for a Nintendo Switch 2. It might not be a pre-order, it's not going to be, well, to be fair, realistically, it's not going to be a pre-order. I'll just have to grab it when it's eventually in stock in store, you know, much later in the year after release. But that's, I wouldn't be so concerned if they didn't announce that the latest Pokémon game is, you know, going to be available on the system. Because I would have just got it on the Switch and we would have streamed it that way. But the fact that it is coming out on Switch 2, just me, ZA, isn't it? Legend ZA, Legend Z ZA. Yeah. So because of that, I'll be. I want to stream it on the current system, Switch 2, because it's just going to perform better. But I can't afford to, so we'll have to see what happens. It may be a case of, instead of being able to stream it on launch day, ZA, we'll have to wait and I'll stream it once I'm able to. Is that Hutu like just stuck up there? Come on, you gonna come down? Come on. I will leave it there for now. is completing. Well, what we'll do, everyone, is once we've got rid of all the Hoots in this cave and they've disappeared, they've gone. We'll end the stream. Tomorrow we'll be back to Bleach: Rebirth of Souls as we jump back into the secret story for the Soul Society characters. That game's, we're really getting our money's worth. I feel like we've spent over 60 hours on that game, and a lot of our other fighting games we've actually spent barely any time on them. Miradon, are you stuck? Do you not want to fight Miradon? None of them are shiny. We'll get into a battle and see if that fixes it. Oh gosh, it has. Oh wow. We've got 2 Miradons, everyone. How about that? Oh, that's really weird. It's even affected the battle. We've got a Miradon, and we're fighting with our Miradon. There we go. Quick Quabble. Wait for these guys. Hover or float back down. Descend. If not, we'll leave, come back. Oh right, okay, I've worked out what's happened. Because we've left the cave, but our Pokemon hasn't, it's just kind of stuck in like a limbo. There we go, back on track. Right, how do we bring you back in the ball? Well, yeah. I don't know, we'll deal with the bug, and then, oh no, you're following it. Okay, that's good. No, you're not. Oh, there's more than one Hoot on the map now as well. Quite odd. Does that mean like there's a... Oh, a Clefairy as well has also shown up. So I mentioned yesterday that I was really got back into Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity to the point where it's kind of like an addiction, where it's like I'm just constantly playing Age of Calamity, making my way through the late game, trying to go for 100%. I'm not getting fatigue as such, but it is kind of like the back of my mind. It's taken over all my other games that I want to play. But I'm so close to 100%. It's like I don't want to just suddenly put it down. I think I'm like 98.6 or something for like completing the whole map. At which I think that's going to be a good point for me to kind of put the game down. So I think that's what I plan to do. I think what's going to happen is I'll have a few more challenges to complete. I'm currently on the level 7. No, I'm currently on the level 80 to 90 challenges, I believe. And then after that, I believe 90 to 100 pop up, I'm guessing. But I've only got like 2 more on the 80 to 90 challenges. And then I've got a couple of quests, but the quests I have are all... I've only got 3 more quests that are active. 2 of them just require standard trophies from enemies and some resources, which is obtainable. But the 3rd quest is asking for Korok seeds, which means I have to play through the whole game again through the chapters and play each stage and collect Korok seeds, which is really not fun. When I last checked and looked online, apparently there's 160 Korok seeds, which is a lot. It's like, I really hope that these quests, once I finish this quest, they'll unlock another quest, I'm sure. I really hope it's not making me go through the whole game and get all the Korok seeds, because I don't know if I can do that. I mean, I will do it, because I want 100% the game. But, yeah, it's still kind of like, do I have to? Do I have to? Yeah, I think, because I want to play other games, what I might do is kind of play Age of Calamity in the morning before work, make that my focus, and then I'll like in the evening when I'm back from work, etc., I stream, edit videos or whatever else I'm doing. I might make Age of Calamity like my morning game, which means I get I get basically between 30 and 40 minutes game time in the morning. So that's actually really not bad at all. That's a good chunk of time, because some of these stages, I can complete some of these stages in about 5 minutes. So some of them are really easy to do. Some of the later ones where I'm gonna have to look for Korok seeds, because I'm using a website, a guide. Those will take longer to cover, but over time all my characters will be like level 100. I've got Link to 100 now, and 3 of my other characters in the 90s, some of them are in the 80s, and I've got like 1 or 2 in the 60s, but those are like characters I don't play. Yeah, I'll be alright. It's going to take some time, but I'll keep you all updated on my Age of Calamity journey. I know I'll have it 100% before I have a Switch 2 and I have the latest Age of or Hyrule Warriors game. I'll definitely have it complete before then. Right, let's leave here. Enter it again, just in case there's some hoops. There is, but they're not a mass outbreak, are they? So they're not going to be shinies, are they? No, I think we're going to have to call it. Quits there. It was a nice try, a nice attempt. We'll have to keep an eye on things when the game updates and goes, by the way, here we go, we've got an increased shiny chance, mass outbreak. we'll have to wait for moments like that and then just load into the game and start playing, and go shiny hunting, because it could be pretty fun. I know the Perfect Sky likes shiny hunting, and I know she's got a lot more luck than me, so I know she would probably be able to find a shiny, or more than one shiny in like a single attempt. So yeah, we'll have to do that when there is another one available. But for now, at least, we're going to end the stream here for the night. We'll be back tomorrow now for some Bleach Rebirth of Souls. But until then, until next time, everyone, I do want to thank you all so very much for watching. I really, really, really do appreciate it. But until next time, until tomorrow, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day now. And have a great night, everyone. Bye, everyone.